through the devotion of members and the missionaries, he came to deeply realize that True Parents' path is a path of living for others with true love.
Now it's been 3 weeks since I've been in Brazil, and this time here has been very thankful for me because I was really able to experience the love of our healthy parents and true parents in Brazil. And personally, it was also a chance for me to really strengthen my faith. But it was through my encounters with the members and with the missionaries who are in South America. They didn't ask me to help them. They didn't tell me that if I help them, I get something back. When I looked at the path that our elder members walked, that the members are walking now, and that true parents have come down, that this dream is not just a dream, and they are showing us that we really can live for the sake of each other, that we can really live just for love, not for money.
us. We can give yourselves a round of applause for coming here tonight. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Can we give Heavenly Parent a round of applause for being here tonight? Let's give Heavenly Parent a round of applause. All right. So my name is Nathan. I'll be your MC today. Thank you for joining us. This experience wouldn't be the same without you, so thank you for coming. So we're going to have an amazing service prepared with a lot of celebration, appreciation. So it's going to be a fun time. So we're going to start with some songs. So if I give everyone rise to their feet. Let's praise our Heavenly Parents together, shall we? All right, we're going to start with Open the Eyes of My Heart. So let's open our hearts for God. Let's open our hearts for the message and just really be ready to be loved. Open the eyes.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you.
Open the eyes, come on.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see
you.
To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy.
To see you
high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy.
From the top, open the eyes.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you.
Open the eyes. Come on, brothers and sisters.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you.
To see you.
To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy.
To see you,
high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. I want to see
holy.
Holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. I want to see
One more time, brothers and sisters. Holy. All your heart.
Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. I want to see you.
Give yourselves a round of applause, brothers and sisters. All right, if you're just joining us again, we just want to say welcome to Capital Family Church. Glad you can join us today. So we're going to sing one more opening song. We're going to sing Lean on Me. So I know everyone here should know the words to the song. But if you don't, please ask your neighbor and sing along. Lean, take a shoulder to your brother, your sister, and yeah, let's have a good time. Starts with sometimes in our lives. 1, 2, 3, 4.
to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that I'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. There is a load you have to bear that you can't carry. I'll up the road and I'll share your load. If you just lean on me, lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to
One more time, brothers and sisters.
lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Somebody to lean on. Somebody to lean on.
All right, brothers and sisters, thank you for the songs. Like I said, if you just joined us, welcome to the Capital Family Church. Can you give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight? Hope you guys had an amazing evening, and this can be a fantastic start to the week. So I'm Nathan, I'll be MC tonight. So we just want to start off with an opening prayer. I can get some music going in the background. So if you can just please join me in prayer to start the service. Good evening, our most beloved Heavenly Parent, precious true parents, God. This is your family gathered here tonight. Thank you so much for this beautiful Sunday that you have given us, and that to be able to worship and to be able to be in fellowship with you as a family. And as we are here, gathered here today, we want to be able to really celebrate, really appreciate one another, God, for our investments that you have provided for us, God, the opportunities, and that we just want to be able to really honor each other, honor you, God. And I hope that we can be able to find a lot of joy in this time, in this space, and that we can be able to just embrace one another. And that we just want to be able to really open our hearts, invite you, and really receive something so amazing that can really inspire us to give so much more to our brothers and sisters back in our homes, in our communities, God, back in our workspace, wherever it may be, God, that you are calling us to really, really be able to give. You're calling us to be people of your character, of your honor. So we're so grateful that every single one of us can be gathered tonight. This experience wouldn't be the same without even one single person. So we're so grateful. You're so grateful. And we just want to be able to really say thank you. And let's make this an amazing service, amazing experience. So I want to pray this in all our names here. My name is Nathan, and blessed central couple, attending Holy Mother Han. Pray this in amen and you. All right, thank you. Yes, as I mentioned, we're the Capital Family Church. We're a contemporary ministry that we believe these are our founders, Reverend Samyoung Moon, Dr. Hak Jahan Moon. We want to be able to really create this vision called Chonoguk, Kingdom of Heaven on Earth, starting with creating ideal families that embody our Heavenly Parents' love, and that we want to be able to embody that love ourselves. And we're working on each other, try to create a supportive family every single day so that we can be able to achieve this ideal. So we're so glad that you can join us today. So we're going to actually go into our offering song. We have a lot packed today, so we want to just be able to jump into the song to set the tone for the message today. It's called I Lived by One Republic, and we're going to be honoring our beloved Sunday school and our graduates, and we just want to be able to, I think this song will be able to send a message to all their graduates and just people out there to show be able to live this life that we have and be able to appreciate the life that we live. So I hope that you can enjoy it and just reflect as we sing it. You may take a seat.
screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know is give it all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take pain. Oh, when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. And I did it all. I own every second that this world can give. Saw so many places, the things that I did. Every broken bone, I swear I live. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, and you raise your cup, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. And until the moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world can give. Saw so many places, the things that I did. Every broken bone, I swear I live.
All right, here we go. I swear I live. Thank you. All right, can we give a round of applause to our beautiful band for playing tonight? All right. So good evening. So as we are here tonight, we just want to be able to express our gratitude, appreciation for a big milestone, for our younger brothers and sisters, their amazing accomplishments. So we're going to receive a message by one of our amazing brothers that has been guiding the youth and leading them and be able to really receive a lot of God's love from them. So if we can give a big round of applause to our amazing brother, Hwung King Muzungu.
I don't know why they keep using this picture. Oh, which button is it? This one, right? I pressed the green one, right? Oh, okay, nice. All right, good morning, everybody. My name is King, and good evening. Sorry, I do this every time. But yes, good evening, everybody. It's a real honor. Thank you for allowing me to speak in front of everybody today. Yes, today I'm going to be talking about, the title is called The Next Generation, and I'm going to be talking about youth ministry and how important youth ministry is and how amazing and life-changing youth ministry is, especially this last year. So, I'll be honest, coming in, I've only been youth pastor for probably been officially, like 3 months. Wait, 6 months. It was like January or so. And going in, it was, I'll be honest, I didn't know so much about what I was doing. And of course, I've never been in such a big role before. But I did know one thing. I didn't have a big curriculum or anything, but one thing I knew was that our youth have to know who they are as God's children. Because of what I've experienced in my life, I know that that's the end-all, be-all. I know that once you get to know who you are as God's child, that everything changes, and you start to live your life with more purpose, and you go out into the world, and you can make a difference. I remember in high school, I really struggled with this idea of identity, and I didn't really know exactly who I was and what I wanted to do with my life. But then after GPA, I spent a year just figuring it out, and through trials and tribulations, ups and downs, lots of downs. But in the end, I found God. And in that moment, I knew that I wanted to give my life to God. And I knew that giving my life to God was what I was meant to do, right? So I want, the reason that the world is so broken right now is because I think a lot of people don't know their true identity as God's children. When we look at the world, we can see that's the reality, that a lot of people are misguided and don't know where they're going. So we are the next generation, and yes, so our youth group is called Next Gen DMV Youth Group. This is one of my favorite pictures. I know it's a little hard to see, but this is at the Winter Workshop this year, or last year, and our youth had an amazing time there, right guys? Yeah! Yes. This workshop was amazing because it was an opportunity for them to spend 5 days away from the distractions of everyday life to really dive deep into who they are as God's children. So what we've been teaching our youth in our youth group is 3 main things. Number 1 is that obviously they were created by God. Number 2 is that the same qualities that God has, his creativity, his love, his intelligence, and his strength lives within them. Because if we're made in God's image, that means that we carry the same qualities as God, right? That's very important for us to know, especially as middle schoolers and high schoolers who go out into the world trying to figure out who we are and build our identities. And then the last thing is that even though we say this, right, we say that we have these qualities of God, why is it that sometimes we don't feel it? Well, that reason is because humanity has been disconnected from God, and we have to make constant effort to get back there. So it's at this moment that we realize this, that people stop seeing themselves through the world's lens, but through God's lens, right? So I'm going to talk about what we've been doing in youth ministry and why it's been so amazing. So like I said, we've been focusing on identity, and identity is the biggest thing that we're trying to dive deep into and really get our youth to feel like God's children, right? We keep saying it, but we want them to feel it, right? So I'm going to go into each program that we have. Number 1 is Echo, and I'm just going to read it, all right? So the purpose of Echo is for God's voice to echo, see what we did there, in the lives of young people and helping them build a strong spiritual foundation. This is our most internal program, and in this program, we focus on them discovering their value as God's children and making that part of their identity. The second one is applying faith in real life and making it real. A lot of times we learn and we go into the books and we dive deep into the theology and the scripture, but then they go to school and it's like, okay, how do I apply this to a fight I just had with my friend, or things like that, my homework, or whatever it may be. If you're having difficulties in their lives, how can they apply that to real life? So that's where in Echo we're learning how to apply that in their real lives. And then the last one is to develop a genuine desire to grow deeper in their relationship with God. No matter how much we go into the scripture, or we have activities at the or we have workshops, there has to be a genuine desire to want to keep going and to grow more in their life of faith. The reason for that is because we spend 2 days a week learning about our life of faith. And then the other 5, we're at school, and we're dealing with things that are completely opposite and completely contradicting what we're learning, right? So there's a constant battle, and we need to have it. There needs to be a genuine desire for that growth. All right. Then our next one is recharge. This is one of my favorites. It's really fun. I've been doing this one for a while, and this one is a God-centered outing where young people can come together, have fun, and build meaningful connections. It's very simple. We go ice skating, we go on hikes. One time we went to Six Flags. Sadly, it's closing down. But recharge is just a chance for them to come together and spend time with one another in a God-centered environment. Because they could definitely do these things outside of our youth group environment, but is God the center? And that's the biggest thing we're trying to teach them. God should be the center of everything in your life. And next, we have LFSO Day, Live for the Sake of Others Day. And these are our service projects where, it's very simple. We go out into the community and we do our best to learn how to, remember what we said about Echo, it's learning how to apply faith in real life. Well, this is literally that. We go out and we serve. It's not just about what we can do for ourselves and growing our own lives, but it's how can we use that to go and impact, God's other children, our brothers and sisters. We need to understand that we're all connected, right? So that is our youth group. And we also have, other events that we do every now and then, every week. Well, once upon a time, we were meeting every week to play, video games online. Just trying to have more, engagement with one another and create more opportunities for us to interact as youth, as people with God-centered activities. So I'm just going to be showing us pictures now, okay? So this is our youth group. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Yes. Actually, can all of you guys stand up? All of you stand up. Yes. Everybody in the youth group, stand. Come on. Yes. Round of applause. So, and can the youth group staff, if you're in here, please stand up. And if you've been youth group staff before, please stand up. Yes. Nathan? Come on. Yes. Jacob? Yes. Emily? Yes. So, all right, you can take a seat now. Sorry to put you on the spot. Anyways, there's been a lot of investment in our youth. And it's not just me, but a lot of us have been putting a lot of effort into making sure that they have a great opportunity to learn more about what it means to be God's children, right? So I'm just going to cycle through some pictures. We're not just in the DMV. We go all over the place. So this are our sisters. They were in New York for Sisters Night. We collabed with the youth group up in New York City. And from other communities, too, they all went to Belvedere to, have a Sisters Night. And me and Matthew drove the cart van all the way up to New York. And it was a great time. And then this is the dance team. They went to Atlanta, and they danced in Atlanta for an event. Let's see, what else? This was yesterday. We went bowling to celebrate Agat and Ariana's birthday. Happy birthday to them. And let's see, what else? This is ice skating. We went to the ice skating rink a few months ago. This is the most recent workshop, Mission Possible. And I want to say something about this workshop. This workshop was probably the best workshop we've ever had. And it was only 2 days. This workshop, we decided to take a new approach and go in with less structure and more of a family environment. And the idea behind that was we wanted it to, the thing about workshops is workshops are amazing. There's always like life-changing experiences at workshops. But what happens at workshops is we have like spiritual highs at the workshop, then we go home, and then we crash. And then we just go back to regular life. So how can we create, I went into this workshop with how can we create something where it feels like home, and that makes you more likely to bring that home. So at this workshop, we had an amazing experience, the amazing testimonies about, what it means to be in a God-centered environment and community. So yes, this was an amazing experience. Kids came down from New York. And yes, this is just a lot of our youth group events. It's just a whole collage. We've done a lot of fun things. And anyways, youth ministry has just been downright amazing this year because I feel an absolute change in engagement. I think this year we've seen the most engagement in terms of kids actually wanting to come to youth group and wanting to be around one another and create more of a family environment. And that's what we need for the next generation, because we can't just hope that they come and they receive and that that they'll take on the mission or they'll go further. You know what I'm trying to say. But we really need to first make sure that they feel absolutely loved, and we keep investing in them through their growth, so that they continue to build this joy of being around one another, and then eventually share that out into the community and with their families when they get to that time. So these are some testimonies. I'm not going to read any of these, but these are some testimonies from our kids. And actually, I want to have one of our younger sisters, Lupe, come up here and just share a little bit about her experience in youth ministry. Yes. So this amazing sister, she just joined our youth group maybe just a little over a year ago, and I've seen a complete 180 transformation in her. So she's going to share about her experience.
Hello. I'm really nervous right now, so yeah. Really, I started coming, like King said, like a year already, and don't really have a lot of parents. Well, my parents don't come to church, and my siblings don't come to church. My cousin Isabel, she does come, and yeah, I'm nervous. Youth group has been such an amazing experience for me. I've seen so much growth in myself that I never really knew I could achieve in a year, because there's been so much going on, and I don't really have the best role model, so King has been such an amazing role model. All staff, actually. I'm so grateful because I feel so loved by everybody, all my brothers and sisters. Yeah. Thank you, King.
Thank you. Yes, like I said, seen a lot of growth from her, and not just her, but all of our kids. So many people have really started to feel that love and share it with each other. And next goal for next year is to really make sure that we can start to spread that to others, so that we can start giving more. So, yes, that's the biggest thing. We're really trying to make sure that the identity that I am a child of God, it really rings in the heart of our youth. That is the core of who they are. Because if not, then it makes things a lot more difficult. We want to make sure that they know that they're children of God, and that all the qualities that God has, that they have as well, and that they can really tap into that and really impact the world that way. And the biggest thing that we've been teaching after that, after the identity, is purpose, right? That's where purpose comes in. And the purpose is simple. We talk about the 3 great blessings all the time. Actually, every time I come up here, I talk about it, because that is the foundation. 3 great blessings, very simple. Become an amazing person centered in God, and then you spread that outwards, and you change the world that way, right? We've been teaching them that good families make good people, and good people make a good world. Very simple. So, yes, that is youth ministry. Thank you so much. And, we're going to continue investing. This year has been amazing. I've been learning a lot. I've inherited a lot from Emily and Nathan. that were, yes, give them a round of applause. Yeah, actually both of them, coincidentally, were my captains on GPA. And anyways, I've inherited a lot from them. Thank you so much for passing it on to me and trusting me. And I've inherited a lot from Ruse and Melissa and Kayla, you know, all these pastors. And still figuring things out as we go. But this year has been amazing. And next year, we really promise to continue on this path and grow exponentially, because we have big goals to reach, not just as youth ministry, but as a community, and we know that youth ministry can be a big pillar of that as well. So, thank you, everybody. That's my story.
Can we get one more round of applause for our beloved youth pastor? Let's give one more round of applause to King. Yeah, that was a beautiful message, kind of beautiful testament to just the investment of our young people and just be able to see what can blossom. I know today's a celebration of graduation, but really hope that we can be able to celebrate the growth and the experiences and the memories that you guys have shared during this past year. And hope that, as we're saying, we're moving towards a new era, and we want to be able to continue to really bring God's vision here on earth. It really starts with the youth. So I'm really grateful that King and all the youth group staff invest so much. So let's give them another round of applause for your investment. It really goes a long way to shape, our lives. So, but now, so we want to be able to really transition and go towards the main part of this service, which is our Sunday school graduation. So I'm going to invite up Jaime to go about that. So let's invite up Jaime to the stage.
Good evening. So 4.5 years ago, COVID forced Virginia, DC, and Maryland to combine. And that was a big challenge for those of us who were very happy and comfortable with where we were. But because of that move, all of these young people who were separated before could now know each other and form this amazing youth group that we saw. So it really was a blessing in disguise. So thank you, Heavenly Parent. And these next 2 years are going to bring even more changes. Why? Because we're going to grow a lot, right? We're going to be a lot bigger congregation in the next 2 years. And you know what that means? We need a lot more Sunday school teachers. So I know the hardest part about accepting any role is that you feel like everything's going to be on you. You're not going to have any support. But I'm not the greatest of organizers, but I promise you that if you will help me join the Sunday school team, I will make sure that you are not working alone. Especially, we want to create more support for our young families so that our preschool kids can be in a happy, joyful environment, and our preschool moms can also have a young mom Sunday school. They need some spiritual care too. So anybody out there who feels inspired to take care of our young mothers and their children, those who want to help with our elementary school, right now it's very small, but it's going to grow. And also we want to be able to split them up into more age-appropriate groups. So please open your heart up to whatever God is telling you. Don't be afraid of that calling, because we're going to do our best to support you. And you won't have to teach every single week. We'll make sure that you offer what you can offer joyfully. And same with middle school and high school. You see what a huge group it is. King is doing such an amazing job teaching them. But yeah, the more, I know King could probably agree that he could use some more support, especially with those things he's not so strong in, organization-wise or with other things. So please feel free to offer your support for Sunday school and youth ministry. We want to make it the star of our program, because what is our theme for the next 2 years? Happy, healthy, public-minded families. All right? So let's work together. That is a joint venture. Nobody can do it on their own. So let's work together to make that happen. All right. So we're going to introduce our Sunday school classes and their teachers, and then we'll go into our graduation. So first, let's welcome up all the elementary school teachers and their students. Please come on up. Elementary school. Let's go. You're not in elementary. Come on, stand up here so we can see you. Come up here. Hey. It's not time yet. All right. So, first, I want to recognize Aunt Diane, who has been the rock of Sunday school for so many years. She was the Sunday school principal. And then Emily, our wonderful Emily, she took over as Sunday school principal this year for the first half of the year. And so Aunt Diane has been focusing on elementary school. And we've also had a new helper, Yosei. Woo-hoo! And so here's a couple pictures of elementary school, and also some special projects we did during the Art Sunday services. And we can also see Sam Hayashi, who was also helping a lot with elementary Sunday school in the fall. So elementary school has been focusing on Bible stories, learning the characters, starting this year with Abraham, and they just... last week they did David and Goliath, and focusing on the heart of God in these stories. So that is what Aunt Diane has been teaching them for this last year, and they will continue with that through the summer. And, whoops, these are our kindergarten graduates. Sorry, skipping ahead here. I just want to tell you about our graduates. Those are our kindergartners, so they're going into first grade. Are they here in this room, any of them? Emily, are you here? All right, let's just say, hi, Emily, congratulations. Did Jotin make it today? All right, well, Jotin Marks also finished kindergarten. But these are elementary school graduates. They're moving on to middle school. We have June Moffitt, Esther Lai King, Alexander Pena, Lincoln Goma, and Grace Kajo. So let's give them a hand. All right, oh, you made it. Hi, Alexander. All right, elementary school, you can go sit down. Thank you so much. All right, middle schoolers, it's your turn. All right, middle schoolers, let's go. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. All right, apparently our middle schoolers are shy also. All right, so Emily started out teaching middle school the first half of the year, and from January, Jacob and I have been working with the middle schoolers. We were learning about the fruits of the Spirit, and so they were doing posters, ladies, calm down. They were doing research on the different fruits of the Spirit and how they look like in real life. And then after April, there was so much disruption during April, we had all the middle schoolers join the high school. So King has been working with them since the end of April. So we're so grateful for that. But next year, with the middle school program, I haven't solidified this, but I think I'd like to start looking more carefully at the Bible and divine principle next to each other. I think it's very valuable for our kids to have some direct experience with the Word so that when they're going out among their peers, they have some familiarity with understanding more about our beliefs, but also understanding what a lot of other people have exposure to, so that they don't feel they don't know what other people believe. So anybody in this room who feels a calling to explaining the Bible, a artistic connection to the Bible, and they want to help me out with that project, please come see me. I would love your help. And these are our middle school graduates. We have Princess, Mika, and Michael Young. Oh, they're all laughing. Nobody ever likes their picture. That's why I don't let people take my picture. All right, middle schoolers, thank you. All right, high schoolers, you're up. Let's go, high schoolers, let's go. Speed it up. We don't have all day. Let's go. This is a very enthusiastic group, if you didn't notice. It's also a very large group. So we're very, very fortunate to have a large group of high schoolers. And as we know, King has been teaching them this year. And you already heard his focus. And yeah, we've just seen the high schoolers growing so much closer to each other, and we're so grateful for that. Yeah, King already talked about that, so I won't go into what high school's been doing, and I think King will continue to develop on that theme. So we love all our high schoolers here, and I'm going to ask all of them except the seniors to sit back down. Seniors, please stay standing. These are our graduates. Ayang, Hiro, Ariana, Agat, and Anthony. Guys, not yet. Not yet. Scoot over. We love your enthusiasm, but remember, there's a lot of older people in this room whose ears are hurting right now, including mine. All right. So it looks like we're going to do the cake now, but after the cake, we're going to ask each of the seniors to say a little bit of something about, can we do the presents afterwards? Not yet. We're going to ask the seniors to say a little something about what's next. We're going to do that afterwards. Oh. You guys messed up my schedule. All right. They changed the schedule on me. Let's bring up all the graduates, and then we'll have the high schoolers talk. So elementary, middle school graduates, and I didn't get a chance to recognize our college graduates. If any of them are in the room here today. Erica, Anna, Chris. Any of them in the room today? No? Okay. Elementary, middle school, and high school. Let's come up and cut the cake together.
All
How about we all rise and sing congratulations to these amazing, amazing children of God. Job well done. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all graduates. Congratulations to you. One more time. Congratulations to you. Woo! Congratulations to you. Woo! Congratulations to all graduates. Congratulations to you. Okay, go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, yeah. Hold it and cut. You can cut one. Jew. Okay, you took a picture already with all of them? Okay, all the graduates just stand. Where's Hammy? Yeah, you may take this.
Okay, wait. So, yeah, as I said, they got a little ahead of me. I wanted to do something first, I think, which is very important, which is to bless all of our youth. I wanted to ask if we could all stand up and bless our young people. If you are able-bodied and can kind of circle around here on the sides, let's surround our young people. No, if you're a youth, you're not going around. Any parents who are able-bodied, let's surround our young people. I know young people, this feels weird. I did this once at a blessing workshop, but we really, young people, All right, let's cover them with our hands. Heavenly Parent, we want to invite you, true parents, to see all the young people in this room. We're so proud of them, how much they've grown. And when they leave this room, we want them to know a very important thing about themselves, who they are as your children, that no matter whether in this building or outside of it, they carry that with them, that their value is unique, eternal, and unchanging, and comes from you, not from anybody around them and what they say about them, not from their jobs, not from their success, not from their talents. Their value comes from you, and everybody in this room, no matter how old they are, has something valuable to offer to spread your love in this world, and that is really the only thing that matters. The only thing that everybody in this world really wants is to feel loved. So I pray that we can support these young people, support their parents, and surround them as a community to be examples of true love for them to follow. Please help us to overcome our own weaknesses, our own walls and barriers that prevent us from loving truly and absolutely. Let us really be the community that can be a model for the whole world about how your love is the only path to true peace. And I'm just so grateful that we could be here to celebrate these young people. And please keep them safe throughout the summer and wherever they're going, whether it's to a new school, especially middle school can be so difficult. And if they're going to GPA, that you can just follow them wherever they're going and help them to have amazing experiences of heart with you. We pray and report this as a community in the names of all blessed families here. Aju.
Aju.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so my whole idea has kind of been a little bit disjointed. All right, so I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to give out the gifts since all the graduates are up here already. And then we'll have the seniors share their stories with us. So let's move the cake first. And all right, and if we can just spread out so we're in a line. How do you want to do this? All right. Oh, I'm giving them out. Okay. Emily Young, yay! Congratulations. Alexander Pena, congratulations. Lincoln Goma, congratulations. Esther Laking, congratulations. Mika? Mika. And Princess, congratulations. And Anthony Pena. Ariana Hess. And Agat Liking. Ayang Akalatse. And Hero. All right, that's all our graduates that came here today. Let's take a couple more pictures because I wanted all of the younger kids to grab balloons and bubbles and take a fun picture together. All right, can you guys grab the bags of balloons and stand behind them? I know, we didn't have time to figure this out. There's 3 bags of balloons back there, and some of you in the front have bubble guns underneath your chairs. Oh, hi, Minjay. All right, let's stand behind them. And when I say 3, we're gonna blow bubbles and throw balloons up in the air and take some fun pictures, celebration pictures. Leah, it'll probably be better if you take, everyone takes 2 or 3 balloons out of the bag. And then when I say 3, we'll all throw them in the air. People down on this side of the line. All right, spread out. We have too many people on the right side. Come down here. Steve, Yosei, can you guys move down? There's too many people in that one corner. All right, bubble guns ready? All right, everybody ready? I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Throw them up. Woo! All right. Thank you, everybody. So now we're going to finish by letting our seniors share some words with us. So, Jacob. So if everybody else could take their seat. Jacob. All right, everybody have their tissues out? All right, so let's start with Agat.
I'm gonna say, good evening, everybody. So yeah, as you guys know, my name is Agat. I just turned 18 recently, and I graduated like a week ago. Yeah, I was not prepared for this, but I would say my high school experience, like my life 2 to 3 years ago, like my underclassmen year of high school compared to my upperclassmen year has been completely different because I recently decided to devote my life to God. Like, one of the things that kept me going in high school was hanging around the right crowd and ensuring that I kept God at the center and maintained a good relationship with God. Like, I would say that my life before, even like 2 to 3 years ago, I think like freshman year, sophomore year, like I wasn't really into the youth group as well. So I feel like my life has really changed because of the people around me, because I decided to devote more time to my community and forming good relationships. It hasn't kicked in yet, that I just turned 18, but yeah, I'm just going to use this summer to spend a lot of time with my peoples because I plan to go to GPA for a year. And then after GPA... Yeah, and then after GPA, I'm going to attend the University of Maryland to, start off my new life. So, yeah. I'm really excited, but also nervous. So I really just want to form deep connections with you guys and connect more with the church and my spiritual life. But, yeah, that's all that I have to say on top of my head.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ayon. I graduated 2 weeks ago, and yeah, like she said, it's like surreal. I still don't feel like I'm done with high school. Yeah, I think definitely all my best experiences happened to me in high school. Everyone always says it's so hard, and I definitely struggled a lot in high school, but I've learned a lot from all of those struggles, and I'm really happy where I am today from all those downs. And yeah, especially I feel like I am who I am today because of the youth group mostly from my high school experience, especially the workshops and just hanging out with everybody during youth group. I think that really made the person who I am today and made me want to. I would have never thought I was going to do GPA, but after especially the last 2 years, with the help of the youth group and connecting more with God, I want to devote more my life to God. And yeah, I think that going to GPA is definitely going to get me much closer to there. And yeah, thank you.
I'm Ariana Hess. I think I know a lot of you. And I don't have too much to say about my life story, but I would like to thank all the staff, not just from this past year, but from the past 4 years, because they haven't really just been staff. I think for a lot of youth groups, it's a lot less personal, and so from the outside looking in, it's kind of odd that you're talking to youth pastors all the time, but I've had a lot of support from people like Emily and King, and also Mia Taguchi. She moved to Chicago because she recently got blessed. But from all these people, and like Ayang said, high school, I think you have a lot of ups, but you also got a lot of downs, and it takes some navigating. And there's been a lot of support from those people that I don't think I could have gotten anywhere else. So I'd just like to thank everybody.
What's up, everyone? My name is Hiro. I think all I have to say is that I'm really grateful for not just the youth group, but all the people that have like really supported youth group. People like Aunt Jaime, Melissa back in the day, Nathan, Emily, King right now. I think originally Rusei Taguchi too. All these people have really helped so much in our lives, in my life, and they've really helped me grow. I think the person I was like 4 years ago would not compare to the person I am now, thanks to these people. So I'm really grateful. Yeah, and I'll be doing GPA next year. And then after GPA, I'll be hopefully attending University of Maryland. So yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Anthony, and for my high school experience, I'm still trying to still catch up. It feels like the 4 years of high school just seem to just speed past me. The first few years of high school, it took a lot of time to really settle in. There was not many of my friends attended the same high school I did, so I had to make a few more friends, but youth group really helped me continue because I struggled a lot during high school because I didn't have many friends, but youth group really helped me continue, and I would like to thank all of my all of the church members and all the youth group members for helping me, helping and continuing to support me. I plan to do GPA next year, and afterwards I plan to do NOVA for 2 years and then transfer to George Mason. And thank you so much for all your support, and please continue to support all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. One more, let them. Woo! All right, so that's the end of our graduation. I just want to remind everyone in this room, we are family, right? Yes. Which means that each one of these kids is your niece or nephew. Kids, everyone in this room is your aunt or uncle. They have a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience with God to share with you. So don't think of them as strangers. You could go up to any one of them at any time and ask them a question, ask them for their story, and they would love to support you in any way you want. So please feel that way, and let's find ways throughout this year to make that more of a reality, to see more intergenerational interaction so we can really feel like a family here. All right, so thank you everyone for helping me celebrate our young people.
Let's give another round of applause to Jaime for organizing this graduation. Very beautiful. That was so much fun. I inhaled a lot of bubbles while being up here, so but nevertheless, a lot of fun. So yeah, again, congratulations to all our beautiful graduates. So we're going to go into our community highlights now to be able to wrap up this service. So actually, there's been a lot of changes with our movement, exciting changes. So to announce the kind of community highlights, I want to bring up Dr. Shield to announce. So let's welcome Dr. Shield.
Thank you. Nathan, can we have this? No? It's off the TV. Congratulations again, all the graduates. You are God's children. Thank you, King, for reminding them their identity. So wherever you are, whether you are by yourself, among a lot of people, don't change. Remain the same person. Know that God loves you and that you have a community here that loves you as well. So for our community highlight, we have a prayer call at 7 o'clock today, just we did 2 weeks ago. And this is specifically to pray about the situation in Korea. We will share more when you join us. You can take a scan this QR code will take you to a link where you can actually register to join this prayer. But we invite you to join us at 7 o'clock in the Founders Room. 7 o'clock in the Founders Room, where we will join our Continental Director online to do this prayer together. And when you come on the prayer, you will learn more about the situation for which we are praying. So you are all invited at 7 o'clock in the Founders Room or on your own, but you have to scan that to register and get the Zoom link in order to join this very, very important prayer that is going to be led by our Continental Director, Reverend Damien Dunkley. All right, 7 o'clock, just in about an hour. Next. So, Quest 27, everybody know what Quest 27 is? What is it? 20,000 members. So we want to grow, like Jaime was saying earlier, right? A community that is alive must grow. A cell that is alive must multiply. And this is not multiplying for the sake of multiplying. This is really making God happy. This is really creating a community where God is so proud. And there are so many people out there who do not know about God, about what is happening right now with our true parents. So Quest 27 is by 2027, we want to reach 30,000 members here in America. Because True Father, our founder, Reverend Dr. Samuel Moon, said, if we reach 30,000 members in America, we can change this country. That's with that heart that we are moving forward. We need all of you. You'll be hearing more from us, from Nestor and others about what we are doing in order to achieve Quest 27. Please join us at 6 o'clock. Right after this, in the Founders Room, where Nestor will be able to share with you some of the latest updates regarding Quest 27. Get your dinner. And I believe in a beach room, right, Nestor? Beach room. Okay, beach room right after the service. There will be food there, I believe, and he will give you an update about what collectively we can do to achieve this goal. Next slide. Every Wednesday night, we have a midweek service. I really encourage all of you to join this. This is an opportunity for us to learn about the providence, to learn about true mothers, the current providence. What is it that our founder, Dr. Hak Jahan Moon, really wants us to understand about this new era we are living in, the providence, the scripture of this new era. And we're going to have praise and worship. We'll have an opportunity to fellowship, to have breakout. You can join either online or in person. I encourage you, if you can, to join us in person in the Founders Room at 8 o'clock. All right? So it's on the 3rd floor, but it's also going to be on Zoom as well. This is going to be our second one. Every Wednesday, we will be having this program. You can come 30 minutes earlier to have a light refreshment and join us from 8 o'clock. All right? Next slide. In order to achieve this goal of 30,000, as I said, Neston will be sharing more about this. We invite all of you to join us for a 1-2-hour seminar. It's going to happen here every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Join us here, and let's bring your new friend, bring your friend to learn about how we can achieve this 30,000 members. Again, it's not about the member, it's not about a number, it's really about responding to our True Father's call and creating an environment where we can really grow together. So we will have inspiring presentation, refreshment, you have uplifting speakers, personal stories is in the Founders Room from 1 to 3 p.m. every Saturday. Better yet, if you can come here at 10 o'clock, we're going to have a praise and worship, we're going to pray, and we're going to go out and really invite people to join us. So every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m., please be part of this providence of 30,000. Be here or bring someone, invite someone, let us build this kingdom all together. Aju? All right, next slide is another exciting news. Who watched the entrance ceremony, the Chinese Santon Chawangun? Right, many of you here. And during that ceremony, there was a very important ceremony that took place where our founder, Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon, really gave the keys of the providence to her two grandsons, Shin Chunim and Shin Hunim. Guess what? They are coming right here in this room. They're going to be here, and we're going to welcome them right here in our community very soon. So mark the date, June 17, which is a Tuesday. There's going to be a special Next Gen gathering. If you are a young adult here, if you're a young person here, Next Gen, mark Tuesday, June 17. We're going to have a special meeting with them in the Founders Room. No, right, Founders Room. That's Tuesday evening. Okay? And Wednesday, June 18, we're going to have a special banquet here with all our youth, our members, and also some VIPs will be here. So mark the date. It will be on registration. You have to register to come. So very soon you will be getting email about the registration link. Please register to let us know that you're coming, and we're going to have a beautiful banquet here to welcome Shin Chunim and Shin Hunim. All right? So we hope that you all can put that in your calendar and join us here. They are currently in Africa doing a tour there, and from there they are coming here to the U.S. All right, next. So we have the Champu Moron, the value of true parent in heaven's providence. This is what I'm talking about. The new scripture that our founder, Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon, is asking us to learn. And the books are now available. You can get a copy right there in the lobby for $30. I'm telling you, I'm reading this book. I'm being reborn every time. It's profound, the teaching in this. It's on the foundation of the Bible, the foundation of the divine principle. They really go in depth about what is the essence of God. What is the essence of true parent, the only begotten daughter? Why Jesus needs to return? I mean, really, really in depth. Please make sure you get a copy of this book and read, and this will help you when you join our Wednesday midweek service to understand better. All right, next is we have a special presentation for our dear brother Robert and Tomomi. I think they are here. Yeah, let's welcome them. They can come forward. Yeah. All right, if can invite my wife is somewhere. Yeah, so as some of you may know, there's been a lot of, since the Chanwagun opening, True Parents have really restructured our movement. And True Parents, especially True Mother, really want to see our movement be led by the next gen, be led by the young people, right? She wants to see most of our pastors to be young people, right? And she really wants us in the next couple of years to educate, so to give them this opportunity to rise up to that level. And for that, Robert and Tomomi, who were born right here in this community, have been serving in this community for many years and led our next gen, have been asked to take a bigger role in a different community. I know it wasn't easy for them, but I'm telling you, when you respond to God's call, God will take care of you, will protect you, right? So that's why they are being assigned to become the pastor of the Indianapolis Family Church, the pastor of the Indianapolis Family Church. And we have, as you can see on the screen, a little plaque here. It says something like this, you can see on the screen. We offer our deep appreciation for your love and service in complete attendance to our Creator, Heavenly Parent, and True Parent. Your family was instrumental in the establishment of our Capital Family Church community, and that's really very true. So Robert, Tomomi, and David Bendroff will be moving on, but their love is still here with us. So congratulations on your new mission, and know that you have a great community here, that you have impacted all these young people. You see here your foundation, you and Tomomi and David. So congratulations again, and thank you for your service here in our Capital Family Church community. Yeah. We also have a flower presentation for them. Yeah. Yeah. All right, yeah, let's give it up. Thank you. Yeah, let's all rise and give a round of applause for this amazing couple. They've invested a lot in our community here, and they are moving on. Indianapolis is not far from here, okay? But so look at this beautiful sign by for young people and family here. Thank you again. Let's take a group picture. All right, let's give them a big hand one more time. So now, yeah, I'll have them to share a few words, yeah. Okay. Two, right? Mama, these two, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, I know that.
All right. Yes, hello everybody. Yeah. Wow, yeah, thank you everyone. Yes. Yeah, it's hard to say goodbye. Sorry if you didn't hear yet, but this is what's happening. Yeah, like Dr. Shields said, True Mother is asking young leaders to step up more. And so America was responding, trying to find young adults. I think Chicago needed a new pastor, so the Indianapolis pastor is going to move there and become pastor over there. And then, I guess they were looking around for someone to take over in Indianapolis. But it was definitely hard. Definitely hard to make this decision. At first, we were like, no way, that's crazy. But as time went on, we kind of were like, I think God is asking us and calling us to do this. And and I think one big reason I said yes and we said yes is for our own growth, actually. I think, I think we can grow a lot over there, go out into the wilderness, right? And then grow and then come back. So our commitment over there is 2 years. And so I'm excited to come back and to support the community. Yes. Yeah, we're excited to come back, and whatever that may look like. So I'm sure we'll have a new building by then. Yeah, Aju. Yeah, it's gonna happen, right? I don't know what else is gonna happen, but amazing things. Next gen. Young adults, thank you guys so much. It's been super fun, and really great experiences with you all. Sunshim and Melissa are going to be stepping up to take over Next Gen, so they're going to do much better than we did. Thank you guys for doing that for us as well. Mike and Irian are still over there in Indianapolis. It's really cheap over there, so I guess people like it. So if anyone wants to come by, feel free. Yeah, Eric Rossini and his wife are over there as well. Yeah, we got some Marylanders over there and DMVers. Yeah, so thank you all very much. It's definitely not easy, but youth group, man. King, you guys are doing an amazing job. I remember recently we had the meetings with like the Next Gen coordinators around the nation, and I thought all the youth ministries were like booming, but we were giving reports about like how many people are showing up to events, and they're like, oh yeah, like these big communities are like, oh, we got like 4 people at this event. And so you guys are really lucky here in DMV. Give yourselves a round of applause. Aju, let Tomomi speak. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for all encouragement and support from all of you. Yeah, I moved to Maryland 3 years ago because I married with Robert. And yeah, this Maryland, even like 3 years, yeah, my family is not here. My family is in Korea right now, but I feel like this community is like my second home. Actually, last week, we went to Maryland and to attend the inauguration ceremony for new appointment in Indiana. And yeah, it was good to see new community and new people there, and then how previous pastor built community beautifully. And then I feel a lot of excitement and hope there. But at the same time, yeah, the memories in past 3 years in Maryland came back to me, and then I'm so blessed. I was able to meet people, work with this community past 3 years through CARP, through secretary working with other community pastors, and then how much I'm so blessed to live this community past 3 years, and I could see a lot of beauty in this community, and as well as growing my experience as a young leaders through CARP, and working with Dr. Shio. He's very artistic leader for me, and he has a lot of encouragement and support to give me a space to grow and to lead creativity. So I'm so grateful working with him and then working with this community, and grateful a lot of members, elders, and young people past 3 years. And yeah. And yeah. No, my plan to speak. Yeah, so new announcement. Yeah, second baby is coming. It's 17 weeks, so yeah, the due date is middle of November. So yeah, so thank you. Yeah, we don't know gender yet, so hope anyway. And yeah, going to new community, Indiana, it's excitement. But it was not easy for us to make that kind of decision, especially for Robert. This Maryland community is very special. I mean, me also, but especially he has a lot of attachment in this community, and I'm so grateful to this community. Very good community here. So also Robert family is here. It's difficult to leave this community, leaving family here. But I'm sure I believe that. First of all, I really have a lot of gratitude to God and to parents that Heavenly Parents trust us and believe us to lead the community in Indiana, and we really like to accept their desire and then support the providence there. And then of course also being pastor, I believe life is so busy. I mean, already busy, but I can imagine how busy the life will be as a pastor. But make sure my son David also coming my baby, they don't feel any lack of love, or my parents are too busy for church. But make sure they feel a lot of joy, or we feel as a family, as a blessed couple, what blessed family life look like, with a lot of joy and excitement, and with the kind of growing experience over there. I'd like to come back again, hopefully 2 years, and hope to see you again. And next time you can see David growing, and we are growing also, next baby as well. So thank you so much.
I just want to add, sorry, I didn't really say it, but I just want to thank Dr. Shio and Katsumi-san for everything they've done for us, guiding us. It was really the initiative of Dr. Shio and Katsumi-san that really, I think, was the spiritual foundation for us to become blessed, actually. And also supporting us in our marriage as well has been really, I'm really grateful for them. I also want to just say, please support Dr. Shio, Katsumi-san. We're really lucky to have them, actually. Let's give them a round of applause. Dr. Shio really wants, if anyone's passionate about something and inspired to do something, he wants to let you do it. You know what I'm saying? So especially young adults, like, you can create this community, however you want to create it. So so please step up. Please don't be scared. Be excited to create what you'd like to see. And I know we keep saying, like, oh, it's so difficult to leave, but it's exciting as well. It's exciting to go out. We're not, it's not like a suffering type of thing, So I just wanted to mention that because it can seem like that. Just like that song was saying, right? Like, I did it all, right? I want to know that, like, when I die, like, I give my resume to God. He'll be like, wow, you went to Indiana. Okay, that's awesome. You went out to this random place. So, it is really a great community as well. So, thank you all. Thank you.
Let's give them a big hand one more time. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Tomomi. You're gonna be great. You're gonna do great. We will be praying for you. And thank you for all the great work and foundation that you led here in the DFV. It's a little bit long service today, but please don't worry. Next service will be shorter. So today, so as they are moving on, and they've been the leader of the next gen, each community has what is called a next gen pastor. So the person who's going to take their position here is going to be Sanshim Santos Jong. Let's welcome Samshim, and she is amazing leader. I think she's just a born leader, and she really invests a lot. We have a flower for her also, and her husband, who is not here with us, but he's on a business trip, but his spirit is here. So let's offer the flower for Sanshi, welcoming her into this new position as the next generation pastor here in the Capital Family Church. Yes. Congratulations. Yes, so that's for the baby. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Anyway, let's give her a big hand. She is doing an amazing work already. We are so proud of her. And she worked with Robert and Tomomi. She learned a lot from them, and she's gonna already lead the community. I'm gonna have her to say a few words as well. Yeah.
Thank you. I guess he liked more the balloons than the flowers. Okay. Thank you very much for having me. yes, I'm stepping up this mission. Even it's like a individual mission, but my family is serving together. And yeah, it's always a challenge, like new mission. But I have a friend that always say like, God never gives you something that you cannot care, like you cannot support. Like God's never giving something that you really cannot care. So I am excited. We are confident to yes, give our best. Yes, and you know, every time that I hear or I read like somewhere that we need to keep the providence, like fulfill the providence while two mothers still here in the earth, it's very concerned, right? It's very concerned because that means we don't know how much time we have, but we know it's not that much, right? So I hope we can rush. I just feel like very late, so you just feel you. Sorry. Sorry, my husband is traveling, so he's supposed to be here too. But yes, thank you. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. I just want to say thank you. I hope we can grow together, right, youth? You can go together? Thank you for Heavenly Parents for trusting me in this position, trust my family. We also have a very good team, like Nestor, Melissa, all the missionaries from Korea, and everybody else, King. Yeah, and thank you, Dr. Shio, Ms. Katsumi, and thank you for Rob's and Tomomi. Thank you very much. They did a very hard work foundation for the youth. I'm very grateful, really very inspired through them. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you, and let's do it. Thank you.
Let's give it one more round of applause to our new next gen pastor, Sun Shim. It's definitely bittersweet, a lot of exciting changes happening, but yeah, definitely so thankful. So I hope that you can be able to express gratitude to Robert and Tomomi that are gone to their next mission, and just express a lot of their investments and how they impacted every single one of us. So thank you again. So we're going to go into our tithe and our offerings reflection time. So we have our offering baskets on either side of the room where you can make our offerings, and there's also a QR code where you can make your offerings online as well. So we're going to take a couple minutes to be able to reflect and share our offerings. you for your offerings, brothers and sisters. So if I can have the ushers bring the offerings to the center. And if I can have King offer prayer.
All right, please join me in prayer. Dear our most beloved Heavenly Parent, thank you so much for allowing us to meet here today on Sunday. And today's service was about the next generation. And we really pray that we can be able to use this offering to shape a future where all of your children know your identity, and where families are whole, and where your dream becomes a reality. We pray that we can take this week to really work on ourselves and really check and see where we can get closer with you and continue to build this relationship with you, and especially our youth, for them to continue to look at their lives and see where it is that they can get closer to you, so that they can create an identity that they're fully sure of, that they know that they're your children, God. So thank you so much. I report this prayer in my name, King, second generation blessed child, Jew.
Thank you again, brothers and sisters. Thank you for that prayer, King. It's been a long, eventful service, but we're going to conclude now with one more song. So everyone rise to their feet. We're going to sing Unfailing Love. So hope that you guys know the words now. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap those hands, brothers and sisters.
You never
Thank you, brothers and sisters. Hope you have an amazing week, and we'll see you next week. God bless you. 1, 2, 3, so we
So we pray.